The Thinking Grow Rich study group on Facebook is an important aspect of learning how to use the secrets in Thinking Grow Rich. This video by Alan Nagao will help you understand how to create the definite main purpose statement and how to use it along with the self-confidence formula. If you'd like to know more about the Facebook group and how you can get trained in creating your own statement that will propel your life to help you achieve your dreams and goals, please click the link in the description below.
The last rule is, maybe should be the first rule, but this is launching your subconscious mind. So how we train this is we use a statement called a definite purpose in life statement. And what we do is we write down this statement with our downline. We set a target 1 year. So we don't make it like a 3-month goal. It's a 1-year goal. How much money do you want to make in 1 year? What are you willing to do? It's not good enough to just dream about the money. You must take action. So we say 3 threes. Three new contacts, 3 demonstrations per day, and 3 new 80 hours a week. You must do this. It's important. And how do you need to be the beingness of a team elite? So we're always asking them to pick one hero, one person that they want to be like. A team elite, they want to be like. Everybody is a little different. Some people want to be like me. They want to go crazy, travel all around. They might want to be like Steve, very kind and patient, gentle. They want to be powerful like Sherry. They're going to pick one person they want to be like. And then they figure out the difference. What's the difference between me and Sherry? You know? And they will say, okay, I need to be more forceful. I need to talk louder. I need to raise my chest when I'm speaking. So they will write these comments down, how they need to be. Another critical element, I think, in this beingness portion of the statement, some people are like engineers. They're really thinkers. So maybe their statement will say something will get them out of their brain. Maybe like, I need to be wild, spontaneous, you know, that kind of thing, those kind of words. Some people, they give to everybody, but they don't give to themselves. So we put down in the statement, worthy, deserving. One good word is attractive. I'm attractive. So it's kind of different, opposite. So really, the outline is spending maybe a bit of time to really identify those qualities in the person that would help them to become a team elite. And then what you're going to have as a result of doing this work. So it's maybe a new BMW, maybe a new home, maybe helping parents, maybe helping children, this kind of things that really turn that person on. We try to have them write a few things for themselves and a few things for others. Because I think habitually, especially Oriental culture, we want to do for everybody else, but we forget to do anything for ourselves. So we try to balance that a little. And we will, in this process of doing the definite purpose statement, we will actually ask them to thank you, God, for it is done. We want to end the statement with that you don't have to do it all by yourself. You can use the force of God to help you. In the end, we have them sign the statement and do it out loud. This process is twice a day. They must do it out loud with full force, with energy. And this builds the passion. So I just will take a moment here to explain this segment. I think really differentiates what we are doing in our team. I was actually tutored, mentored by a man named Joseph Reed. in 1986. Joseph Green was 88 years old when he mentored me. So that means he was born 1897. He was tutored by Napoleon Hill. Napoleon Hill wrote the book Think and Grow Rich. So I'm second generation to Napoleon Hill. I was able to read like documents from Henry Ford. Some of the leaders of that time, I got to see the original letters. I was very fortunate. I had 2 years of mentorship with this Joseph Green. Some people who think I made my millions in yo-yo. I made my millions because of this statement and because of Joseph Green. 2 years he mentored 6 of us. I was one of the 6. So very fortunate for me. And so when we do the statement, we create a burning desire. Joseph Green taught us to create a white heat of desire of what you want. And maybe some team elite might even enjoy this part, because maybe you were team elite many years and some of the fire is kind of fading and you want to rebuild. Maybe you want to start more, build more again. This might be something for you as well. Maybe you have some relatives that you really want to do well in this business, but they don't know how to light their fire. This is the process. I can tell you for sure that this process works. Every person I do, they do it, they become on fire. And so you must mentally visualize the picture of what you want. You must physically do it out loud, and you must put energy every time you do it. That is the process. So I'll do my statement so you can get an idea how to do the statement. It is my birthday, June 21st, 2009, and I, Nagao, am receiving over $300,000 in monthly residual for my global Houston enterprise business. I'm a worthy, deserving man of integrity. Doing my 3 trees daily, 3 new prospecting calls, 3 three-way presentations, and 3 new ADRs, thus ensuring my success. Scheduled and organized, I've inspired over 1,000 executives in my downline. 20 of my Blue Diamond leaders are now receiving over $1 million per year income. This has given my family and I time and freedom together. I'm now visiting daily, planning and organizing for my new role as governor of the state of Hawaii. I thank you, God, for it is done. So in the morning, we have a conference call. People call in, and after a little bit of training, they're all yelling their statement into the phone. And it's exciting to hear. I can easily coach my downline, because just the way they say their statement, I know who's in trouble, who needs some help right now. And so easily I can, even with 50 or so people, I can tell which one I'm going to call that day. So it helps me to identify this. During the process of doing the statement, which is, by the way, if you want that statement, you can go to theplanofAction.com. TheplanofAction.com. And you can also get it in the book Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill in Chinese and English. We use 3 main books that we teach from Think and Grow Rich: The Greatest Secret in the World by Og Mandino, and 45-second Presentation by Don Folio. Those are the 3 main documents or books that we use. After each person does their statement, they are to memorize and state the self-confidence formula from Napoleon Hill. So first, I know that I have the ability to achieve the object of my definite purpose in life. Therefore, I demand of myself persistent, continuous action towards this attainment, and I here and now promise to render such action. Second, I know that the dominating thoughts of my mind will gradually transform themselves into outward physical action and eventually transform themselves into physical reality. Therefore, I concentrate my thoughts for 30 minutes daily upon the task of thinking of the person I intend to become. thereby creating in my mind a clear mental picture of that person. Third, I know through the principles of autosuggestion, any thought or desire that I persistently hold in my mind will eventually seek expression through some practical means of obtaining the object back of it. Therefore, I devote 10 minutes daily demanding myself the development of self-confidence. Fourth, I've clearly written down the description of my definite chief aim in life, and I shall never stop trying until I shall have developed sufficient self-confidence for its attainment. Fifth, I know that no wealth or position can long endure unless built upon truth and justice. Therefore, I engage in no transaction which does not benefit all whom it affects. I succeed by attracting to myself the forces I wish to use and the cooperation of other people. I induce others to serve me because of my willingness to serve others. I eliminate hatred, envy, jealousy, selfishness, and cynicism by creating love for all humanity, because I know that a negative attitude towards others can never bring me success. I cause others to believe in me because I believe in them and in myself. I sign my name to this formula, commit it to memory, and repeat it out loud twice daily with full faith that it gradually transforms my thoughts and actions so that I am a self-reliant and successful team elite leader. Thank you, God, for it is done. Well, I don't know how much of that got translated, but it's all in the English. And what I would like to do is, I always tend to cover with my downline really the biggest aspect of this statement and doing the statement is the fact that it's what you talk to yourself every day. And so I think, especially Asian culture, too often there's comparison. I explained that everybody comes to this business, New Skin, with a different level of development, self-development. Some people are completely ready for success. Their self-concept of success is built. So they start the business and it's like magic. They're instantly successful. Where other people, they still need to work on self-confidence or self-esteem or maybe worthiness. There's some big piece of the puzzle missing. It may take 2 years. So it's impossible to compare yourself to someone else. So if you are comparing yourself to someone else, and I think can even happen to us, even as Team Elite, sometimes we compare each other. Really what you're doing is beating yourself. And if you're doing this all day, I'm not good enough, then the process becomes telling yourself negative things. And if you say negative things to yourself 23 hours, probably you're saying good things to yourself 10 minutes in the morning and in the night, it's not enough. You have to do what is important, the 23 hours. So I explain, please don't compare yourself to other people. And the last thing that I always explain to them is everybody has their own story about their life. So, for me, I have my own story too. I mean, I was born handicapped. Actually, I went to the Easter Seals, which is a school for crippled kids. Because you guys know, yes, that I have artificial leg and don't have all my fingers. So my life, when I was growing up, especially elementary school, I had to wear a crash helmet. It was an ugly helmet. Actually, it was just a leather around the head, like this. Kind of just like that with a neck strap. And in elementary, in first grade, kindergarten, second grade, I had to wear this helmet because sometimes I'd be walking and my leg just wasn't there, I'd fall down. And so during my elementary school days, I get teased like every day. Hop along, Captain Hook, I get teased every day. In fact, I remember in third grade, my mother would pick me up from school and I would be very depressed. She said, why are you so depressed? And I was getting teased all day. I tell my mom, she said, well, sticks and stones will break your bones, but teasing never hurt you. But now I know, I'm an adult now, it did hurt me, And in elementary school, one day I walked to the bathroom, and while I was away, my teacher gathered all of the students and said to them, Alan is special, you need to treat him different. Probably the worst thing for me, I came back into the classroom and I felt so different and I felt so bad, and that was the worst thing for me. I didn't want that. I wanted to be with all of the other kids. And so that was kind of my growing up, my elementary experience. In intermediate school, I had a kind of feeling like, am I ever going to have a girlfriend, or am I going to ever have, am I able to have kids? I was worried if I could have, like I'm missing things, so if I have everything, so I was worried, And that was my growing up experience in intermediate school. If I'm going to have a girlfriend or if somebody's going to love me, was a time of my life. You understand? I had that in my brain. And so in high school, finally, I had maybe freshman year, one of the things I love to do is surf. I love to boogie board at Sandy Beach. And I live 3 minutes from where I love to surf. But in order to get into the water, I have to hop down, I have to take off my leg, and I have to hop down the beach. So it's like boing, 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 splash into the water. And at the afternoon, boing, 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 going up the beach, And so you can imagine what happens as I'm hopping down the beach. Even just this last time I was back home, I went to the beach. Same thing exactly happened. All of the people on the beach stopped and watched me boing, 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 boing down the beach. As a freshman in high school, I didn't like that feeling of everybody looking at me. And I had to make a decision for myself. Whether I'm going to do what everybody else, like make what they think important, or whether I'm going to just decide what I want to do and just do it. And so for me, that choice in freshman year was, I'm going to do what I want to do. And so boing, 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 splash. I mean, I wasn't a good student. I really just barely graduated, but every day, boing, 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 out of the water, in the water. I surf every day. And so I explained to my online, you can change your story. That changed my story. I do what I want to do, no matter what people think of me. And so, in the process of doing this, you can change your story. You can change your story. Maybe for some, it takes 2 years. But using this method, this is how you change your story. You can change your story. My upline is Eileen Williams. Someday you have to hear her story. She was Lapis executive for like 11 years. And then she sponsored Jim Hadziki, my direct upline, and he sponsored me. And her team is exploding all over the place. And so she's now team lead on the trip with us, right? And so hopefully you get to hear her story. But the idea that you can change your story, you have to decide that this is the method we use. So I've been very blessed to have amazing downline. I believe it's through the attraction. and now 19 executive legs, really powerful legs. My newest business builder legs are some of the strongest legs I'm having now. This is definitely my strongest leg, but even these new legs are very strong, very amazing legs. Why? I believe is because I do this every day, twice a day. Still, I do. And if you want to learn this method, if you want to write a statement for yourself during this trip, I will help you to finish it. If you want, I have 20-something years of experience. So if you want, I will help you to complete your statement yourself. Okay, that's my gift to you.
Click the link below and join our all free Facebook group and discover how to create your powerful, definite main purpose statement to help you achieve your dreams and goals, and much, much more.